guys. It's so knotted. Camille is down for her second nap. Second or third? This is her last nap of the day. And I'm gonna try to get to what I can. Hopefully she sleeps for a good amount of time so that I can get some stuff done. But if not, it's okay. There's a box in a box. I don't think I'll be able to build the shoebox in this vlog, but in the next one for sure. It holds up to 72 shoes and we have a ton of shoes. Well, not me, more so Alvin. And so that will make our closet look a lot more organized because they're all scattered on the floor. You can't even close our door. I mean, we don't even need to close the door, but this is gonna make everything look more organized and nice and pleasant to the eye. So I'm excited for that. Let me look through this donation pile and organize everything because donation spots are very particular in like what they'll take, and I don't want to stuff everything in one bag and then I get there and I have to like organize it or they just don't take it. So I think organizing it right now is going to be the best thing. It's going to make our days easier when we do go and donate. So I'm gonna do that. So much stuff. That's not nice on camera. It looks so much more nicely organized than it was before. I should have shown you before, but trust me, like it looks chaotic, but it really is organized because now I can just be like, I'm going to Sprouts. I'm gonna take one recycling bag. Okay, good. I'm here unorganizing this. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go donate. I'm gonna go to the women's donation place. This is women's and it's sweatpants. They said they needed sports bras. Cool. There are donations upstairs that are already organized in like the main categories, which is sweaters, but I have like different types of sweaters in the bags, like cardigans, hoodies. So I think separating those, I think if I like separate them into more like specific categories, it'll be so much easier because each donation place requires different things, and I think it'll be a waste of time if I just go and, oh, that's dark. I go and they're like, sorry, we're not taking these, or and it's all scrabbled inside and I have to look through the bag, and then I have Camille with me and it's like, it's gonna take way too long instead of just having everything in bags and respecting like what they're actually like needing instead of giving them things that they don't need. All right, I'm gonna get to the appliances, cleaning off the piano and putting the dishes away. Hopefully I can do it before she wakes up. Okay, bye. There's no cute way to organize this cart. I have all the toys down there and then the diapers in the middle and all her hair products and nail clipper, nail trimmer, coconut oil, vitamin D drops since she's breastfed, lotion, hairspray for detangling, sunscreen, bubbles, her water spray, her hair conditioner to style her hair, and another vitamin D in her ponytails, and This is essential. I don't know how many times I've had to use it, not just on her, but on myself. Because when your baby gets sick, you get sick too. And then this comb. I did my best. It looks as cute as it can look. But this bag was a free bag that we got, that they gave to us when we got to a certain point in our pregnancy. And it's been my diaper bag because it's small. I like how small it is. But it's falling apart. It is not cute. It's tearing up right here. It's not cute anymore. And I need a new one. In this basket, I'm gonna put all the things that I need to put away because we no longer use, or it just needs to go upstairs, like the body wash. I don't wanna jinx it, but I'm done pumping. Breastfeeding was the hardest thing I've ever done. Looks nice and clean. You still have some in your mouth. Oh my gosh, this music has got me in my feels, man. It just reminds me of my mom. Get it together, I'm okay. You sound like Regina George writing in her burn book. I just want to be like my mom. You know, I have my daughter now, and I don't live near my family, so just putting this music on makes me super emotional. It makes me super emotional because I just want to be like her. Like, she was my superhero. We didn't have much growing up, but just the moments together meant so much more. Oh my gosh, this music is I'm gonna get copyrighted. Like, the moments that we would be together just meant so much more. So I just hope that I could do that for Camille. And maybe I'm pregnant because I'm crying. After having a baby, I cry every day for something, and it's always something. I think when we all grow up, we still want to be like our parents, and we start to notice ourselves being more like them. And I think there's always just something positive that you can take away from your childhood, hopefully. And for me, it's like the music brings so many memories. I'm in my señora era, and I just want to be like my mom. And I'm just really proud to be her daughter. I hope Camille feels that way about me when she's older. And I'm gonna do my best to be the best mom for her. Don't forget to start your day with water. I know some people don't like plain water. Whoa, why is it zooming in? I know they also sell packets to put in your water to like give it flavor. There's like sparkling water. I just love simple water. I'm sure at some point in my life I just didn't like water. What's going on here? I love putting hot water in my water. I hate cold water. It hurts my teeth and it hurts my body. When cold water goes down my body, like it feels, it doesn't go smooth. It feels like I get frozen inside and I don't like that. Every morning after I eat, I take my prenatal. I take this one. I also take vitamin D because all my past blood work, it has shown that I am deficient. I think that's the word. You can buy them over the counter. Most people need vitamin D, so when you go to your like yearly checkup, just ask for them to check your vitamin D levels. Go from there. I also take my booby pills. I use these to continue to like keep my blood supply, my milk supply running because I'm still breastfeeding. My baby is 10 months. Camille is 10 months, and there was a moment where we went to a doctor visit for her 9 months, and she had to stay the same weight that she was in her 6 months. So our doctor was like, you need to give her formula to supplement because it seems like she's not getting enough. I tried to give her formula. I bought these 2 bottles. Bottles or no, they're cans. I bought these 2 cans. This one, there, you can buy them both at Target. This one's called Bobby, and this one, the Enfamil breast milk and colostrum. From my research, they are supposed to be the closest to breast milk. But, and I tried giving it to her in her regular bottles, which are the Dr. Brown's. So then she said, no way, Jose. So then I got her the, what's it called? Como tomo? Which it sounds like como tomo, like how I drink in Spanish. But anyways, it's supposed to feel kind of like the breast, you know, when they're holding it. It's supposed to simulate the chichi, but it didn't work. She tried it the first time, which she didn't know what she was drinking, and immediately, as soon as she like sucked a little bit, she went ugh! And then I gave it to her mixed with puree, which you probably shouldn't do, but I just wanted to like see if it was a taste, maybe like bringing down the taste. No, she didn't want it. She would immediately smell it and look at the bottle and would go ugh. And then I tried mixing it with breast milk, half formula. She went ugh. So then that hurt my heart because we don't have much breast milk frozen, and I had to dump like, I would say 6 ounces, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're like saving your milk and you don't have a lot, every drop counts. I remember when I was first breastfeeding, like I would pump and there would be some like drops left on like the corners of the pump. I would literally go in there and like try to shake it off into like the bag where I was gonna freeze the milk, because I struggled making milk. And when I would pump, I would get like 1 ounce. 2 ounces the most, like throughout her 4th month. The most I've ever gotten was like 3 ounces on one side. I think I've made enough for her, but not to like, when I pump, not enough to like make it one meal. I would have to combine many like pump sessions. But I finally put my pump away, and at this point I'm like, I'm not gonna pump again. I pumped like 3 times. I pumped when she was born to get my milk supply up, because when you pump, you're telling your body like, hey, supposedly the baby's like trying to suck the boob to get more milk. You're kind of tricking your body. And so that helped, which was awesome. It didn't happen like overnight. It took me like a week or 2 of pumping, and then I saw like the results. Or it felt like a month, honestly. I was pumping for a month, and I saw results for sure like a month later. Yeah. But also it was because my baby had tongue tie, so it's a little bit hard it's really hard to breastfeed when your baby has tongue tie. Anyways, I'm going into detail here, but if you guys want to know more about my breastfeeding journey, I'm almost to a year, and I can share some stuff that I learned. I feel like breastfeeding was the hardest thing I've ever done. Like pushing a baby out, Fine, she's awake. Giving birth, I would do that over breastfeeding. But I wanted to breastfeed really badly because of the like benefits. So I can go into detail on that in another video. But these are the supplements that I take in the morning. And if I don't take them, I look weak and I just feel like I have ojeras. My eyes are like dragging. I feel super tired and just heavy, like slumpish. So I definitely realized that I need to take these. And the reason why I found out is because I had gone on a trip and I forgot my vitamins. And I was like, I'll be fine. It's just like 4 days. I don't need to buy them because it's gonna be another big bottle that I have to travel back with. You're literally being sucked dry when you're breastfeeding. Like your nutrients are leaving your body because it's going into the breast milk. You need vitamins for sure. I mean, you need vitamins as it is like when you're not breastfeeding, because you're like, you know, going on your day-to-day, moving your body. Breastfeeding, like you literally have someone sucking your nutrients out of you. I don't know when I'm gonna stop breastfeeding because this girl does not want formula. So for sure, we're gonna do it till the end of the year as much as like is left. She has started to like feed more often. Maybe it's because she's growing, but honestly, there's no manual as to like how many times to like feed your baby. Each baby is different. Each mom supply is different. How much you get in each feed. I think once I have my second baby, it'll be a lot easier. Not like feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening, because honestly, you can research so much and you can get like surface level information, but you gotta like go with your instincts after that. Like, yeah, this article said this, and I'm gonna do some of that to make sure that like I'm feeding my baby, but I'm also gonna do this and that, so, or not do that. I hope that like makes sense. But today I'm starting my day. Yesterday was like a cleaning day and downstairs is still not clean. But today I'm gonna do some like editing, which I haven't edited in a long time. I'm excited because that's honestly like that's my passion. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that and then read the Bible. I'm gonna get started before Missy wakes up. I just finished reading Mark chapter 1 in the Bible. I was reading Ecclesiastes. How do you say Ecclesiastes? That one. I was reading that one and it was so good. Oh my god, my foot is asleep. It was talking about wisdom but also work. And I feel like that pertains a lot to me right now in terms of like wanting to get back to work and also doing part-time stuff here and there. And so it just explains to you like the meaning of life and how it is so meaningless to just want to accumulate things and want to work so hard and not enjoy life and be happy. And that's just like me being very general, but it just gives you so many like applicable advice for nowadays, where the culture is like, you know, you gotta hustle, work hard. And yeah, it's at some point there are seasons where you like have to hustle and work hard, but rest is also important. And at the end of the day, you leave this earth and you become dirt, and you don't take any of these things with you. Yeah, is it like nice to enjoy things? Of course, we should enjoy these things. So we shouldn't be hoarding our money or like be working so hard to the point where like all we're doing is working and kind of neglecting like going to church when we can, reading our Bible, which should be the first thing we do every morning, which even though that may be the intention, it's okay if you don't, because we're not perfect. But if you wake up wanting to do it and then you find some time in the day to do it, that's what is important. Praying throughout the day also has been something that I've been doing, because I used to think like, oh, I need to find some time specific to just like focus. But literally when I think of something, when I think of someone like, oh, I'm missing this person, I think for me, that's God putting it in my heart that I should pray for them. And a lot, I would say most of the times, like whenever I think of someone and I reach out to them, they're going through something or something great has happened. So I believe that if someone's in my heart, that's because I need to reach out to them and just check in on them. And I was listening to this podcast. It's by Josh and Sav, this like YouTube couple, and they were talking about community and how they like want friends in the same like life stage that they're in. And I totally get it, because as an adult, it's so much more harder to like make friends. And I wrote on my hand, so I'm just like trying to take it off. It's so hard to make friends, and that's okay. But also, like, I realized I don't need 5 friends. Like, I just need that one great friend that is I'm gonna be able to like talk about Jesus to them, and they're gonna be able to teach me about Jesus and hold me accountable when I say something out of line, because I did grow up in like the entertainment industry as a like young adult, because that's what I wanted to do. And so for the longest, like, I just navigated that world in a really great way, where I didn't really talk about God because it felt awkward. It felt like, oh, she's the Jesus girl. And my posts on Instagram sometimes were like about God, and you know, sometimes I felt weird, and that's because my spirit just didn't feel aligned with the types of people that I was friends with. And of course, not everyone in college is going to align with like your beliefs, but that's why it's super important to like find those friends that do love Jesus and go to church, and you can build community with, and you can hold them accountable and they can hold you accountable and are in the same stage of life as you. Like, that would be awesome. And of course, like, finding people who are like much older that can mentor you, but also a younger person who you can mentor, because we are called to pour into younger women, and younger women are called to lean onto older women's wisdom. And so I've always loved to teach people and guide them and the experiences that I've had, so that, you know, they don't make the same mistake, or we can lean on each other. So all that to say, I'm reading the book of Mark now, and it is very different from Ecclesiastes. It is more about like Jesus' journey in, like, honestly, I haven't read the whole book, but so far the first chapter is just talking about how he got baptized by John the Baptist, and him going from village to village, or like place to place, and just healing people and performing miracles and teaching the gospel. So that's super interesting to also listen from Jesus directly, because he does say things, and in my Bible it's in red, the color red. So whenever Jesus is speaking, it is in a different color, or depending on your Bible. So I thought that was really cool to like actually read whatever Jesus is saying, rather than like of the people who are writing the Bible. So that's what I'm reading right now, and I'm gonna start editing. But isn't it so nice when you can just cross off stuff from your to-do list? So we're gonna have to get back to this editing much later. Oh, my knee just popped. Ah, old age. I hate the stairs so much. They make me work too hard. Hello. Hi, baby. Hi, Sugar Plum. Look at the camera. Hi. Say hi. Are you saying hi?